All right. Hang on a second here. Okay. I just got a ping for a meeting that I thought was not happening today, so I'm double checking that it's not happening to me. It's not happening today. Okay, cool. Let me answer this voicemail real quick here. All right, let's see here. There's no confirmation. Yeah, unless Bethesda makes a statement. It's just rumors. Just rumors. All right, locate the RDA aerial. I gotta get my. Get my EEPROM. All right.
You like it? Let's stay watchful.
Yeah, it's a good game, MDR.
Priya,
Enjoy.
I'm at one of those aerial things.
Okay, there should be somewhere to scan, like a control panel. That should reveal the power source.
And right as I land, Leia is like screaming at the door, so I'm not sure what she needs. Let me check here. Are you coming inside? Come on. I'm not gonna stand here with the door open. You're letting all the air conditioning out. Come on, get inside. Get inside. It's not time for dinner. She may need to go outside. Well, not sure. Let me go put her outside because She came in here and now she's like immediately going back to the door. She might need to go outside. What? Do you want to come up here and say hi to everybody? You're not a snuggle kitty cat. Whoa, what are you doing? No. Oh, immediately you want to go back down. Yeah, you're not a snuggle cat. All right, let me go put her outside. All right, she got put outside. Why would you be expecting news for about Elder Scrolls 6 when Elder Scrolls 6 is at least 3 years away? I wouldn't be expecting any news for that game until 2027, 2028. Bethesda generally takes about 4 to 5 years between major games to publish, and Starfield's only been out for about 2 years and some change.
I'm picking up RDA near you. They must be checking the balloons.
Priya, you there? I sent some data through.
Receiving. Okay, hang on. This data shows the power source. It should be right near you. Hey, if you take that out, it'll destroy the whole cluster. Just don't get caught in the blast.
Don't get caught in the blast. That's a big bada boom.
That worked! The balloon is down.
Nice! Hey, Dylan, come check out this data. Oh, is that... Oh, it's radar mapping. Well, that's pretty cool. See here how the signal is repeated? Well, because the rainforest is so dense. Right?
Oh,
Hey,
it just about
that
fell
signal is
off.
strong. It looks strong enough to go underground. Do you think? Exactly! Yeah! It can probably pick up anything. Mineral deposit? Oil? Hey, you know, I bet they use it to check where to drill.
Talon, can you...
It's like a whole network of signals pinging off each other.
Talon, just let me know if that signal gets any weaker, okay?
Oh, okay. I'll let you know. There's so many of these things.
Woohoo! I just about didn't get it off
We
in
should
time.
take down as many as we can.
Talon, anything?
Signal is still going strong. It's not really a problem though, right? I mean, it's not doing anything bad.
It's more disruptive than it looks. I need to stop it.
Oh, okay. It's pretty cool though, the way it works. But why is it? Can't see from here.
Oh, is this still not down? Okay, that's... Are they both down or just... I guess I did get both of them. I thought I only got the one. Oh no, I hear it. No, they don't. You're mistaken if you think that Bethesda is beholden to you and your entitlement. They have a release schedule. They've held to it for decades. If you're not familiar with Bethesda as a company, I would highly suggest that you go check out their public schedule and their public listing of games and how often they publish
Got
games,
another
and
one.
that'll help educate you
Those devices they're
on
testing
when
might
you should be
fail.
paying attention to
You need to get to the
news.
source. Looks like
They are not a
it's coming
one
from somewhere nearby.
studio,
The RDA
one
sighted
game
the
studio.
stone
They
pillars.
make
That
lots
threw
of
us there now.
games.
Do you think? Are you going to
4 to
put
5
visuals
years
there?
between major IPs.
They won't make it easy, Daylan.
Starfield was 2 years ago, and some change. So sometime in the next 2 to 3 years will be Elder Scrolls 6. 4 to 5 years after that will be Fallout 5. 4 to 5 years after that will be their next title, which will probably be Starfield 2. But no, they are not. They don't have to release anything. They've already released tons of great content over the last couple of years since the Starfield major release. A bunch of Fallout 76 updates and expansions. New releases of Skyrim and other games on the Switch and other consoles. They have been very busy, not to mention an internationally acclaimed television show that just wrapped up its second season. We are eating good as Bethesda fans. Okay, let's see here.
See them down there.
And up there.
Not for long. This will be their last flight. Today, we finish what they started. Let their ashes shroud the sky. I will draw their fire.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. All right, we get to do another
Daylan,
one of these.
I'm heading into
quests.
the outpost now.
Is that? Are you sure that's a good idea?
I can sneak in and do us distracting the scorpions overhead.
Using your SID will help keep things quiet. I'm checking if the Resistance database has the schematics. Maybe I can help from this side.
No, we are not on the DLC. We are still in the main quest line. Like, literally, I don't even own the DLCs. So I'm on the main story, level 6 content.
another day in this hellhole.
What are these things right here? Oh, are those the sticks? Dude, alright, this is gonna be tricky. What is that? Stun grenades. Oh, he went inside. Shit. Where are they? Because I can't. There's so much smoke. Fuck, we got alerted. God damn it, I'm out of ammo. I need to be able to craft more of these arrows. I can't hit whatever that is. We're about to get reinforcements. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I have yet to manage to sneaky time one of these.
Checking last known location. They gotta be there. Target acquired!
And that'll do it?
Yep. Oh, hang on. Do you see any big pools outside the perimeter? They're connected to the main pumping station. You'll need to hit those too.
I'll try.
Yeah, it's getting warm. That's about what it is here right now, Great Forge.
Keep searching for the Navi. You having fun out there? Just you wait. Somebody go give up. Think you can get the drop on me?
I lost sight of him.
Keep looking, we'll find them soon.
Okay, I gotta get inside. Turn off internal generating. What the heck? You can't be doing that to the door, Blanca. Stop it. Hang on, guys. Cat drama. Now you want to go outside? I swear it's like all the cats are deciding that they're still an hour out from dinner time. Minimum. And they're all deciding that they want to be... we do English and Spanish with the animals. They understand both. Alright. is he going to? Oh, fuck me. He came right in here, didn't he?
You got it.
Oh, damn, there's a whole bunch of them right here. Oh, I missed that other chest that was over there. I forgot that those chests could be looted with these things. Dova says, back to watching the VODs. Slowly working my way through your Skyrim episodes. Nice. Enjoy. Oh, I got a new shotgun. Oh, I forgot I've got a shotgun. I don't think I've ever used the shotgun. That was unexpected. Whoa!
Okay, I've shut it down.
The signal is still really strong. You'll need to find the transmitter. It's up high, probably. Oh, overload it. That'll fry the signal.
Careful.
Man, those bullets kick ass. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to deal with cats. They're scratching at the door again. I'm home alone because Chris took our grandniece to the park. So, cats are being obnoxious right now. It's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Charlie Cook says, wanted to say thanks for turning me back on to Star Wars Outlaws. Finally, I decided to stick with that episode you play, and I'm loving it. It is a good game. This is also a great game, Guitar Shredder. It is indeed. Oh, yeah.
Hector, no! Let's stay watchful. Lost the scent.
I don't have any heal items. Oh, no! Somebody got me from behind. I forgot I was out of heal items. We're gonna have to be a little more strategic about that, probably. What's up, tomfoolery? Do, 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 do. Why do I have... Oh, hang on, this is... Yeah, both the DLCs were great in Outlaws, but I like the pirate one the best. Hondo is an awesome character. Hang on 1 second, guys. I got an email here. Sorry, I got some travel confirmation stuff I had to just check on. Alright.
Okay, Dempsey. Fight over.
Alright, the scent picks up again over here. There she is.
Easy. Easy. Dua! Dua, wake up! Open your eyes, come on! Look! We did it! You see them? The flowers are opening! The King Lord can feed again! Please, I don't know what to do.
You should definitely enjoy Starfield. It is a great game, and you're going to have fun after you finish Skyrim. Alright, we got to go report back in the home tree. If you love video games, this is a good game.
I met great-grandmother in the glade of light. She was cheerful as ever.
How nice.
Not this
Oh yeah, he's pissed at me.
Dua's been hurt.
Prepare the hunters. Get ready for us to fly. Dua!
did this. You made her go.
Father, stop. Look! They are feeding on their own.
What happened to them?
It was the sky people and their floating machines. Their strange pulsing, forcing the flowers closed, driving the Kinglor from their nests. Only the Sarentu believed me. They saw how it worked. They destroyed it. Alone. I tried to tell you. I wanted you to come with me. In the end, it was the Sarentu who saved our home.
Enough.
Etua is right. War is upon us, and Ewa cries out in pain. It is a call we will no longer ignore. Etua and I will stand beside you, and lead our people together. No longer will our blood stain their hands. We will purge these lands and skies of their blight.
Yep, this is absolutely the new Starfield
For
DLC.
our children.
It's called
their
Starfield
children.
Legend of Pandora.
Pandora will be free!
Hey, I just got...
What did I tell you? I had faith in you from the start. All grown up. Are you ready to look the part? Warrior of the people. Let this be a call to all clans that the Aranae will not shy away from the fight.
Hey, the air quality just keeps on improving. Alex says there'll be more safe paths for migrating animals now. We've even seen some older specimens.
Every company in the world who launches a video game patches their game after it comes out, and it gets better after time.
Man-made extinction. Our data shows there's new, healthier growth happening all around the western frontier. Slowly but steadily, the life comes back everywhere.
Hang on, I can answer an email.
Etua will ruin us all.
Hey, the data you got from the radar network? They were probing everything in the Kinglor forest.
The map goes all the way into the deep crust. You can even see a few caves. It's beautiful.
Nice.
Does it say what they were looking for?
No
What
luck.
were they
We only
looking
got
for?
raw survey data. Could be minerals underground. By the way, when are you coming home? Alma wanted to talk to you about our new Navi friends.
I'll pass by soon to
Okay,
see you.
I got a whole bunch of stuff I need to do, but I gotta answer this email first. Let's see here.
Who knew the Sarentu were troublemakers?
Etua may be reckless, but she has good instincts.
We do not need outsiders meddling. Catnat will not allow this insolence.
Okay. That was that. Let's check my quest journal here. Yep, I'll be playing Crimson Desert. Yep. Already several reaction videos and discussions up on my YouTube channel. As always, if you're new here, folks, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Everything in between happens on YouTube. So make sure you get over there for everything in between, including reaction videos, game guides, discussion videos, game reviews, TV show reviews, film reviews, and beyond. Return to the Resistance headquarters. Yeah, silly questions, Gray. If you love something, you're gonna love. Like, if you love a film, or you love a book, or you love whatever it is, you're gonna love anything that is in that IP, regardless of what it is. Comic book, you're gonna love it. TV show, you're gonna love it. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
You're back.
Alma? We never saw you like this.
Oh, we're finally seeing her in her human
I
form.
don't leave the link bed much these days. I've grown so used to being one of you.
I actually had asked a couple
You
streams
look
ago if we were ever
different.
going to see her in her human.
But the same.
I'm the same. But you are changing, growing. Every time we meet, you look more Nafi. We heard from the Aranahe. I never thought they would change their minds. And now, we are stronger than we ever were.
Yeah, enjoy it when you get to it, Andy. Enjoy
That
Star
came
Wars
from
Outlaws in the
outside.
meantime. Phenomenal game. Don't rush it.
Is this how you greet the Sarentu after all this time?
I had to see for myself. Not even a flinch this one. Fearless like a Zeswa.
Who are
Or
you?
perhaps just slow.
That depends on if I was the target.
My name is Nassim, Oloektan of the Zeswa. And no warrior in Pandora can best our spheres.
Then you have not seen us fight.
I heard you got those pompous weavers out of their tree. But the Sky People ravage our lands too.
We know them all too well. I should get Alma.
Speak your own mind,
Frodo.
Ritnala.
You want to come over here and say hi?
We have
No.
the same enemy.
No.
We must fight together. So our envoy will come to you, just as our people once did.
My sister Minang hunts beneath the celebration arches, warrior. Fly the signal kite like our riders do, and she will answer your call.
Make sure you prepare before you go meet the Zeswatsahi. It is a long journey to the upper plains.
Ooh, that's going to be a new biome if I had to guess. What is the quest level? Oh shit, it's 7 and I'm only 6. So I'm going to have to do some upgrading potentially. I think my wife just got home with my grandniece. Let me go check in with them really quick before we keep going. Matter of fact, let's take 5, everybody. They just got home. I need to check in with them. Before I go, though, we got to answer a really stupid question that just popped up in chat from Peepard over on TikTok, who says, "Are you enjoying this? Actually, I'm just curious." How old are you, Peepard? Do you have any sort of real-world experience? You ever been outside your mom's basement? Video games are for fun. If you're not having fun when you play a video game, then you have a mental issue. If you can't have fun doing something that was designed to be made for fun, then you need to find a different hobby. You need to go fly a kite. You need to learn how to paint miniatures, travel the world. Why would someone be playing a game live on a stream if they weren't enjoying it? Use your fucking brains. Jesus. Kids these days. Anyway, as I said, my grandniece and my wife just got home, so we're going to take a few minute AFK here. And when we come back, we're going to keep playing a game that we obviously hate. That's why we're live streaming it, right? Like, year 5 of full-time streaming, and I only play games because I hate playing games, right? I only do this because I hate it. The worst job in the world. Playing video games sucks. What a fucking stupid question. Are you actually enjoying this game? Thanks for giving me a clip to farm out on social media. Because that's too funny not to share. Are you really enjoying this? Or are you just faking? We'll be back in a few, everybody. Stay tuned. Touch grass like I'm about to do. And get some more coffee. It's kind of a sad state of the world that we live in when people assume that you're not enjoying the thing that you're streaming. That's a sad state of affairs. How much space do I have on my PC to keep playing new games every day? Oh, you're mistaken if you think I'm playing games on my PC. I very rarely play games on my PC. I mostly play on the Xbox Series X, or in this case, the actually we are on the Xbox right now. That's right. This one is on the Xbox. Xbox Series X or the PS5 Pro. I usually play console games. I pretty much, the only thing I will play on the PC is early access stuff. So when a company sends me a key, those are pretty much the only things I will play on the PC, if at all possible. I try not to put very many man hours on my PC. I much prefer playing on consoles because consoles are cheaper to replace when they get older, especially in the day and age where graphics cards and RAM are just skyrocketing in costs. So the only thing I have installed on my PC right now are Dune Awakening, Norse Oath of Blood, because both of those companies sent me PC keys. And then early access, I have Voyages of Nera, Titan Quest 2, Solasta 2, and Enshrouded. I also have Styx Blades of Greed, but we're not going to finish that one, so I can uninstall that one. That was also a free key from, I think, Nacon published Styx. And I just got an email from them a minute ago about Greedfall 2, and I requested a PS5 key for that one, so we'll see. Consoles are way better to game on than PC in terms of just affordability. Graveforge says it must be the same generation that thinks feeding chickens a vegan diet makes their eggs vegan. That tracks, man. It totally tracks. All right. I really don't want to do any of these side quests. Console games are expensive. Honey, games are not expensive. I don't prefer Xbox or PlayStation. I have both. I have a running subscription to PS Plus. I have a running subscription to Game Pass. I have both. Games are not expensive. Games are not expensive. We've done the math a bunch of times on stream. Street Fighter II cost $70 in 1992. The equivalent of that is over $150 in today's currency. Gaming by today's standards is incredibly cheap. Try going to the movie theaters. You will spend more money per hour of entertainment at the movie theater than you will ever spend playing games. Playing games, even at an $80 price tag, you are spending pennies per hour for entertainment across the average length video game compared to going and seeing a 2-hour film at the theater, including popcorn, a drink, and transport to and from the film. But console games are not expensive. They're the same price as everywhere else. Games cost between $40 and $80. It's just, that's the cost. If you're going to do this for a hobby, that's the cost. Painting Warhammer 40K miniatures is more expensive than this. I just got my early access code for Greedfall 2 for the PS5. So shout out to Nacon. Let me go email them back and say thanks. And I also need to go claim my key really quick. We'll get back to the game in just a second, everybody. I gotta go log in here. And redeem a code. Will I play GTA 6? Yep. Let me pop the PS Plus on. Apple Crumble is amazing. I do not buy games from GameStop. I buy my games directly from the source because I buy them digitally. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta switch over here, make sure that that's downloading. Yep. All right, Greedfall 2 is downloading. All right. I buy my games directly from the source. But honestly, these days I get about probably 75% of the games I play, I get the keys either given to me or I am paid to play them. So, and sponsored. So, um, like this year, I think so far we're in March, right? I think the only let me go check my tax deduction document. I have paid this year. I bought Resident Evil 9, Hytale Early Access, Fallout 4 for the PS5, Diablo 4 pre-order. Everything else I've played has been just keys given to me. So, or Game Pass stuff. Like this is a Game Pass game. So I buy directly from the companies, or in most cases, I directly from the PlayStation or directly from the source. So either I'm getting it on the Xbox, PlayStation Store, or from the publisher themselves. Correct, Devon. There is an early access for PC on the 10th for Greedfall 2, but I'll be playing the PS5 version, which is the 12th. I will not be home the 10th, 11th, 12th, or the 13th. So I will not be streaming that until the 14th. But now that confirms my schedule for early March, which I will talk about when we get into March. I'll have that video up. We're going to be playing Solasta 2 Early Access and Greedfall 2 immediately. As soon as I get home from my trip, I'll be streaming those games on the 14th. All right. Emails are squared away. That's downloading to the PS5. Let's get back to this quest. I probably need to upgrade my gear before we go. Oh, I finally got a head guard. I don't have any mods, though. Do they find me through social media? Get your emails? Can you email the codes? It's a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, my emails are public everywhere. Companies reach out all the time. I probably get between 30 and 50 offers every week directly through email. I also have a portfolio on all my profile stuff is on Lurkit. Lurkit is where I do a ton of campaigns. So companies can see all my social media numbers and all of my stream numbers on Lurkit, and then they can reach out if they want to work with me on a campaign or if they're going to offer me a key. In the case of the email that I just got, that was Nakon's representative from the UK reached out directly through email. We just did Styx was through. Fuck, I forget where Styx was through. Styx was through Lurkit. What else did we play recently that was through Lurkit? Norse, Oath of Blood. No, that was directly from the publisher. Norse, Oath of Blood was directly from the publisher. They reached out. Styx was through Lurkit. What else was through Lurkit? High in Life 2 was Xbox. Replaced was the demo. I think it was just recently it was just that. Yeah. But yeah, Lurkit or direct email. Yeah, it's gonna be fun times when I get back from the trip. Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game. Anything Alien is gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna be playing 2 really good turn-based RPGs as soon as I get into March.
It smells amazing. Better check the seasoning.
Food pouch full. Alright, we're done. I am gonna go inside here because I want to try to, if I can't craft, let's go see if I can buy some stuff.
Vanilla is really blossoming.
What's faster, an Ikram or my Samson?
Welcome back.
Where was the gear dude? I don't think I can make any gear at the moment. Because I don't have...
I'm going to write down everything I can about the Aranahe. Nearly out of Dapafet. Again.
All I have is that. So that's just a normal chest guard. Oh man, this is tempting.
Emily would love it here.
Let's do it. Yes, equip.
Those bellsprigs? Incredible. If they could be made human safe.
Okay. It's getting me closer, but it's still not going to be enough, probably. Yeah, I don't have enough. Where was he downstairs?
It feels like we're starting to make a difference here.
Scrap can always be
Weapons.
useful if you know what you're doing.
More Navi on board.
Here you go. Have a look.
What's the difference? That's 30 points, but it would... Gives me increased magazine for the shotgun. That'll barely get me to 7.
Remember, point away from the user. Need some firepower?
I wonder if the Aranahet know how to use radios. Alma's hunch was right. I could show them.
Yeah, to think those kids were locked up there for years. What an awful thing to do.
Do you hesitate, Envoy? Do not fear the grasslands. Our Tsahik will fight.
Where is... Yeah, this guy. Let's see what he's got.
You need a new look.
Oh, he's got all sorts of goodies. Yeah, none of these are going to be better.
Keep yourself in one piece.
We're going to be really close.
It sounds like the Aranahet knew our people well. Maybe they have stories we can spread, just as our ancestors did.
And you had to be a racist piece of shit
People
on Twitter.
So much.
I assumed you were a troll from the beginning, but the fact that you just went racist...
Maybe I'll take a break.
No racism on my chat, guys.
Strong hand, fist of iron, judgment falls. Hearts are dying, banhammer strikes. Tears like rain, justice served. Feel their pain.
Don't mention people's races and comment on things like that. That's just like... We're playing a fucking fantasy game.
I think I ate
Like
too
a
much,
science fiction
but it
game.
was so
Keep your
good.
real world racism and politics and religion and all that stuff out of video games. We don't talk religion. We don't talk politics. We don't make comments like, oh my god, there's so many Indians in this
really
game.
hate humans, but probably not all of them.
Jesus Christ. I saw a really good video
Fail to
today
prepare.
from Josh Strife
Come to
Hayes
gear
where he
up.
was talking about he quit playing Mass Effect 3 despite the fact that he was having a good time playing the game because the people in the chat couldn't shut the fuck up and they wouldn't let him actually play the game. So he ended up shutting his playthrough down because people wouldn't stop commenting and ruining the playthrough for him. And that kind of shit ruins it for me too. Don't comment on that kind of stuff. Why would you say something like that? Man.
You take care of yourself.
More Navi on board, huh?
Where's the crafting station?
Welcome back. I see you're settling in.
Can I not craft that? Here we go. Okay, that got me to 7. It's a good game, Mike. Enjoy.
Here you go. Have a look. Remember, point away.
Oh, can I not put that on? That is a mod for something else? Interesting. Oh, it was a shotgun mod. Alright, oops. How do I equip that?
From the user.
So that's how that works. Okay, it didn't work. Why did it not work? There we go. What's my favorite throwback game? I don't think I have a favorite.
You good?
No, I don't really have a favorite. I don't really play that many like throwback games though.
I wish I had my truck here. Not to drive, but just to work on it.
I did a point and click adventure game series when I first started the channel like 4 years ago.
Never heard of that one.
And there were things in there like The Dig from LucasArts. That's a if we want to go back to like my teenage years. The Dig was a phenomenal, fully voiced point and click adventure game from LucasArts and Steven Spielberg. It was amazing. Did I create my character in this game? I absolutely did. There is a character creator in this game. Yep, we're going to be playing Crimson Desert when it comes out. I don't plan on doing DLC content, and I'm going to try to do a full run, but I only have until the 9th. So I'm trying to play as often as I can to see if I can't get through the full base game content before the 9th of March. Because once the 9th hits, I'll be too busy to play for a while, and this will get shuffled off to Sundays after Destiny 2. But I do plan on doing the full base game. I don't know I'll do the DLC.
Do they care?
There's no empirical basis for that.
Where did you just land? Up on top of the building, you nut job. Crazy Ekron. Can't jump on you, can I? Because you've landed in a really weird spot. Yeah, get your booty over here. Thank you. Well, I can actually mount you. Anyway, The Dig from LucasArts and Steven Spielberg. Also, Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Father, the original edition. Also from the 90s. Quest for Glory 1 through 4. 5 not so much, but 1 through 4 were really amazing. The King's Quest 1 through 6, really? A whole bunch of games from the 90s I loved. Like if we're talking throwback games, but there's not, I can't pick one. There's too many good games. Oddworld 1 and 2, those were great games.
Nassim seems like a fighter. How come she hasn't joined us before?
We had to prove our worth to them as warriors. The Zeswa can ride fast, but they do not like to wait for others. The wind in their grassland is so sharp it can slice through mountains. It is a fierce land, so the Zeswa must be even fiercer.
It will be different, but we are ready for the challenge.
You must go without your Ikran. She would not follow you into the grasslands.
Oh.
Why not?
It is unknown sky to her, too far from her own. You must trust the bond, new as it may be.
So I'm going to be without my Ikran.
Join you once we have learned more of the land and its challenges.
How will I travel?
Yes, this is a beautiful game.
And when you are ready, the Zeswa ancestors can show you the way. But for now, fly to the waterfall cliffs. There is a cave system that runs all the way up to the plains.
Alright, let's get a little more altitude here.
Hey, so, I'm nearing a really big RDA base. It's in the northern part of the Kinglor Forest.
Avoid that place if you wish to live. There are more RDA at that base than Kinglor in the forest. And do not even try to get near it on Ikran. The anti-air turrets will shoot you down instantly.
Okay, I will try to keep away from it for now. What is
no,
this
it's
place, anyway?
as far as I'm aware, that's an actual thing, Forchik. Like, there's an actual, because that's part of the new Saudi initiative that the Saudi group, the Saudi Arabia group, bought a huge chunk, and they're putting a bunch of money into a Lord of the Rings game that is currently in development in the early stages. That's 4 to 5 years out. As far as I'm aware, that is a legitimate thing.
You see that?
But it's a long way away.
That must be the cliff. There should be a cave. Whoa! Something's got you spooked. But I'll see you soon. I'll miss you, girl.
Yeah, you're a good girl, Teresi. We'll see you soon. Alright, we are about to go through here into the harsh winds. But before we do, I gotta go feed all my cats, because it is 4 o'clock, and they are hungry. So we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break or so. As I go feed all my fur babies. Alright, cats have been fed. I don't think he interrupted anything. I don't think. I came in here, I was feeding the cats outside. Frodo was in here asleep. I thought he was going to sleep. And he went all across the keyboard and over to the other laptop, turned the other laptop on, and he jumped on this keyboard and did a whole bunch of stuff. But it doesn't look like he stopped the stream. So that's a good thing. I don't know if his tail was on the screen or not, but I thought he was going to sleep. Usually he sleeps right through it if he's in here. But apparently he did not. So, at least we're still alive. Last time he did that, it was we were streaming on the other machine, and everybody was like looking at the desktop background for like 5 minutes while I was in the kitchen. Oh wow, this place is beautiful. Oh, it's a sapling. I do wish this game had auto mantling. Having to hit the button to mantle every time is a little annoying after. Let's go up this one. Oh, they both came to the same place. Oh, are we gonna get to go ride the horses next? Well, they're not horses, but you know what I mean. It sure as shit looks like there's a bunch of them standing out here, and we're getting up to these, like, steps. Yep, there they go. Talk about a cinematic as fuck moment right there. Wow. So, we just changed biomes. So this is the upper plains.
Raise the signal kite.
Stiff winds all the time, and if we go over here and take a look, we could probably get a glimpse back. Oh, we got new plants. What is this? A rain thistle. Fiber. I don't know how to collect it, though. Most commonly found on cliffs. I'm not sure if I can gather that unless it's like a special rain or something, because it doesn't appear to let me. There's fire seeds. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. They don't appear to be harvestable at the moment. I wonder if we'll have to learn about it. Yeah, I did hit it. It didn't do anything. So that's that giant factory down there. And so this is a really cool thing. So you can actually see the polluted sections of the forest. And so when you clear these out, those go back to being green. But like I was told not to clear that particular one right there because there's too many people and they have anti-Ikran turrets. So that'll be something for later. But this is a brand new biome. with some awesome wind. Yeah, I couldn't do anything with the pod. Yeah. Like, I can't seem to interact with any of that phallic thing. Hitting it didn't do anything. Shooting it didn't do anything. It says something about rain, so it might be something where I have to come back when it's raining to be able to harvest it. Look out for cryptogram tools when you get access to a new region. They are better quality, increase the duration of food buffs, and allow me to craft stronger items. Find a stick on the ground. Wait. Yeah, I think it's. Oh, I think it's raining, is what the journal said. Something about rain. So I'll probably have to come back when it's raining. I mean, I could try it at nighttime too, but dire horse. Chillax, bro. Let me, well, I can't do anything with the campfire yet. I bet I have to wait until I convert this place into a camp.
Nassim sent me to speak with the Tsahik of the Zeswa.
Then we have found each other. You have been missed.
Mina! Deciding to tread the grass again. Let us ride the wind and celebrate by the fire. We will hear your tales like we used to.
Sister, you must give the warrior time to adjust. Breathe our air, feel our earth beneath their feet. Meet the Zakru.
Who is this Zakru?
Our wards and our
Yeah,
army.
tomfoolery. I have been blown away by this game, to be honest with you.
It is never in the same
I was too busy playing Rogue
we
Trader
leave
when
kites
this
in its
came
wake.
out. And I
high.
skipped it, and I
So you
just
always know how to get home.
am flabbergasted.
You
The
already
environments are
think
some of the
like
best I've
now
ever seen
we will teach you.
on like current console, current generation content. This is one of the best looking games I've played.
First, you must find a dire horse. Any will do. Our bond with them is short-lived.
Move slowly, be calm. Then make the bond and get back.
Whoa! Easy there. That's it. Easy.
Unlike your Ikran, they cannot be called to your location. You can only have one at a time.
Ride the wind, warrior!
Follow the kites. Soon we will celebrate by the fire.
The trail of kites run through the Celebration Valley. Hang on, I'm trying to like check out my controls here. Okay, trail of kites. Holy shit. Maybe don't jump. I gotta figure out the... Okay, there's some kites over here. There's some other kites over there. The music for this game is also phenomenal.
Telan, the Zeswatahik taught me to ride a dire horse.
No way! Did you name them already?
It's a little different. Bonding with them is only temporary.
Oh, well, it's still pretty cool though. How does it feel riding one?
Strong, powerful, but they don't turn like an Ikran does.
Oh, that sped me up. That must be like the... It does the same thing when you're running on foot.
No, but they make crossing these plains a lot faster. It's all so vast and open here. So different.
What is that? So many plants. Yeah, this right here, I think makes you run faster. Oh, there's some more kites over here. Oh, that's a whole nother topic, tomfoolery. That's an interesting topic, actually. Let me ponder that for a minute. I feel like that's a conversation that we can have once I get past this part and get to the next. That's a good conversation. That's a clippable video is what that's gonna be. You started this the other day and got sidetracked. You gotta not get sidetracked. Oh no! Didn't realize I was gonna lose my horse. Well, I wonder if I have to get a new one. Or is he gonna follow me out? I didn't mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for not running away. So apparently we can't go in the water. Okay. How did I change? See how we're on a different shoulder now? I don't know how I changed that. Ah! It was the down button. Down on the D-pad. Man, they're definitely making me run all over the place here. But this is a pretty awesome environment. Texture flickers! First time we've seen that. That's gotta be a lighting issue. I've been having a great time with this game. Happy to have slotted this in as a additional thing to play around with. Oh,
That's
we've
it.
made it to the
I
circle.
found it.
Welcome to the circle. All right. Now, there was a question asked. Yeah, the trees in this area are massive. Let me timestamp this. That was a good question. So Tom Fullery said, not a game I would have thought to play, but it's been pretty cool watching it. Definitely a lot better than people online tried to predict. Finding that a lot with different games. How wrong the talking heads are. I think that is a really, like, this comes back to how people try to project what they think a game company is doing with the game as opposed to what is actually happening with the game. This is where we get into people who hype projects up, and then when it releases, there are things that they don't like about it because they overhyped it in their minds and they projected onto the development what they thought was going to be the actual game, and then when the actual game launches, they're like, oh, well, that's not what I thought it was. Now I'm disappointed. This game sucks, right? We see this time and again where people get caught up in this cyclical loop of overhyping games, excuse me, and then when they come out, they're disappointed by this, that, or the other, right? And I could point to 500 games over the last, 5 years that this has happened to. And this comes back to, I made that video a few months back. I think it was a few months ago. Might have been less than that. But why I don't... I don't remember the exact title of it, but why I don't anticipate games, like why I don't look at a game and say, here are... Because somebody asked the question, what are your expectations for this upcoming game? And I went, whoa. No, I don't do that. I don't put my expectations onto a project. We just talked about this yesterday even, because if a musician is producing a piece of music, they're creating an album, or an author is writing a book, or a game director is putting together a game developer is producing a game, my only responsibility as an audience member is to take whatever is presented to me as the creative product, consume that creative product, because I am a consumer of these things, whether it's music, comic books, novels, TV shows, video games. We are consuming the content. My only job is to consume the content and then form an opinion about the content after it has been presented to me in whatever shape or form it takes place, in whatever media format it is. Stage production, whatever. The problem that happens is the talking heads don't know how to just enjoy games for what they are. They're always comparing things to other projects. They're always projecting their expectations on. And ultimately, these people are never satisfied with anything that comes out, ever. Like, the people who are habitually bitching about how every game sucks, and they will say things like, anytime a game comes out, like, this is not an Ubisoft game. This is a massive entertainment game. But because it is published by Ubisoft, the perceived notion by the talking heads who hate Bethesda is that this is that hate Ubisoft, that this is an Ubislop game. And it's not. This is a Massive Entertainment game. Massive Entertainment makes The Division 1 and 2. They've made this. They've done Star Wars Outlaws. Massive makes great games. These games that Massive makes have nothing to do with the games that Ubisoft makes. So an Ubisoft game would be like the Assassin's Creed franchise. That's an Ubisoft developed game. Massive Entertainment is the company that makes this game. There is a difference between the developer and publisher. And the issue you have is those people will try to make these ridiculous claims about what a game should or shouldn't be, and they are continually disappointed. Continually. And I think the biggest thing to do is just learn how to step back from it, not project expectations on anything, and then just enjoy the games for what they are and what they offer. We've had that conversation lots of times about comparison is the thief of joy. I think that most games out there, if you just take a look at them from the perspective of the passionate people who worked on these games, see that sort of nonsense is just flat out not true, and that's the perfect thing that we're just talking about. So, Gilly Dinez 5725 just posted in YouTube chat. I think gaming peaked in 2010, and it's been in a slow decline ever since. I'm not even going to waste my time showing you how wrong you are. I'm just going to say this. The facts show that you are absolutely ludicrous with that statement. Gaming has never been in a better place than it is in 2026. 2025 was better than 2024. 2024 was better than 2023. 2023 was better than 2022, etc., etc., etc. Game engines get better. Budgets get bigger. Voice acting becomes better. Motion capture performance becomes better. The way that we can tell stories becomes bigger, more bombastic, better. These types of games, if you look at this game, which is a 2023 release, and you think that gaming peaked in 2010, and you don't consider this to be a better game than something that released in 2010, then you literally have nostalgia blinders on that are blinding you to the reality that this game is infinitely better than anything that was released in 2010. Not opinion. Fact. Your opinion that gaming peaked in 2010 is, you're welcome to have that, but it is not a factually correct statement. Not all opinions are fact, and just because you have an opinion doesn't make you right. That's not how this works. It is factual that gaming has gotten better every year than the year before. Better programming languages, better VFX, better sound effects, better tools, better everything. So, yeah, that's a ridiculous take, and it's so far from the truth. This, as an example for a 2023 title, is leaps and bounds beyond anything that could have been produced in 2010. Leaps and bounds. Because the technology that people were working with in 2010 would not allow them to create something like this. And what we look at today, this is a 2023 game, which looks great in 2026. Now, imagine where we're going to be in 5 years, let alone 10 years down the road. People are too picky, so gaming must be bad, right? Pretty much. You're incorrect, Ghost Dealer. Not only do so it's not a claim that voice acting and graphics are better. It's not a claim. It is facts. And if you had ever made a game, you would know that it's fact. You are what we call an armchair developer. Your opinion is not valid in this conversation because you've never developed games. When you have developed games, you would know that that is fact. It's kind of like me. I can't say what is factual in the realm of dentistry, right? Because I'm not a dentist, right? I don't know anything about dentistry. It's not an argument. You're the one who's arguing. You're trying to convince me of your opinion, and I'm telling you that your opinion is just air because it's not based in facts. Yeah, gaming surely peaked with Super Mario Brothers 2, right? No, Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt, that's when gaming peaked, everybody. That's when gaming peaked. Everything we have these days is better than the years before, and that's called evolution. Um, if you've ever looked at, there's this thing that happens with some generations. I would say it's many generations, probably. If I wanted to get right down to it, I would have to go look at the statistics to know this for a fact. But you'll see things like people will make a claim. You'll see this with many people who are in their 70s, right? They'll say, Led Zeppelin was the best band that ever existed. Really? Led Zeppelin was the best band that ever existed. You sure about that? You sure about that? Because from a technological standpoint, Led Zeppelin was a truly influential and, just like the Beatles, an amazing band for their time and their place. But musically, we have progressed leaps and bounds beyond what they were capable of doing in that time. Not to take away from anything that Led Zeppelin or the Beatles did. But music as an industry has, and this is the thing, music as an industry has gotten better with time. Why? Because the tools have gotten better. More people have access to it. More people can create music. Creatively, as a species, we push the art form forward as more and more people get to do it. That is what we talk about with things getting better every single year. Tomfoolery says you're incorrect. Yeah. Forge says I'd love to say that Pong was the peak of gaming. It's all been downhill since, right? Tomfoolery says Baldur's Gate 3 literally a game that destroys the statement about 2010. Exactly. So much since 2010 has been bona fide superior in a technical aspect as well as games as art and mechanics. We can also look at Baldur's Gate 3 as the perfect example of someone who claims that storytelling has gone downhill since 2010 and that there's nothing these days story-wise that's better than 2010. We can look at games like Baldur's Gate 3 as an example. Red Dead Redemption 2, The Witcher 3, all are great examples of games who have storytelling that is infinitely better than something that would be able to be created in 2010, let alone 2000, let alone 1990, let alone 1980, because the technological tools that we have to tell stories has become so much better, so much more powerful. We can show things on the screen that we couldn't show before. We can do VFX that we couldn't do before. We can have music. Remember the MIDI music from like the point and click games of the 80s and 90s? That horrible MIDI music that we would have, or like the original Nintendo Entertainment System. The music that we have today with full orchestral scores is infinitely better than the music we had in games in the 1980s and 1990s because the tools have allowed us to have that music become as if it were actually being played by a live orchestra in the room that I am sitting in right now. That immersion on a score level, on a musical level, has made storytelling infinitely better than it was 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago because the immersive aspect of the game has become better. This is not an opinion. This is fucking fact. So, we've talked about games that are mechanically unbearable by total standards. Yeah, by today's standards. A good example, like I've used this many times, I will 100% say that the storytelling in Knights of the Old Republic, which is a 20-year-old game at this point, Knights of the Old Republic is a phenomenal story. Phenomenal writing. Phenomenal voice acting. But, factually speaking, Knights of the Old Republic is an inferior game to any game that is produced today. Star Wars Outlaws is a good example of this. Star Wars Outlaws tells an amazing story of a character named Kay Vess and her companion Nyx. The immersive aspects of that game are better than anything that BioWare was able to produce 20 years ago. That's not to say that I can't have a subjective opinion that the story in Knights of the Old Republic is better. because I do think the story in Knights of the Old Republic is better. But you're misunderstanding the conversation when you understand the difference between the writing and storytelling being good, but infinitely better technologically wise, and my subjective opinion of a game having a better storyline. There is a difference between the two. One is fact, one is opinion, and that's the crux of this. If you worry about predators with your kids playing games, then you need to do a better job of being a parent. That's on you. So, yeah, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem for being a parent. Let's see here. What else cropped up in that conversation? It's not a claim that voice acting and graphics got better. It is fact. It is fact that storytelling has gotten better than older games. Forge says it's a refreshing take to hear. I love it. People are so quick to judge something because of who makes it. Same thing's happening with Crimson Desert, and that develops history. Right. It's just, you know. Yeah, Avalanche killed it with Hogwarts. Hogwarts is a fucking amazing game, Forged. Alright, I am cleaning house really quick. We're banning like 3 people who cropped up during that conversation because they were being ridiculously stupid. We're not even going to give them the benefit of the band music. I'm too lazy right now. Great question. I wish they would make a Red Dead 2 movie as well. I would love Red Dead Redemption 2. Gaming peaked in 2010. Jesus. Well, I gotta scroll back up and find the original question now, because I may have more thoughts to that.
I think we need more scouts.
Wrong. How wrong the talking heads are. Right. So what we just saw here, by the way, in the chat over the past however long we've been chatting, if you, see the people who popped up trying to leave their opinions. Nothing wrong with opinions, but the difference is that many people think their opinions are facts. And that's the issue with talking heads is... Right, exactly, Mad Melon. Nostalgia is cool, but you can't let it get in the way of discovering new things. There's a content creator, I'm not going to name the name. They like to use "this is insane" in their thumbnails a lot. And they claim that they are a huge Bethesda fan, right? They claim that they loved Bethesda once upon a time, and they claim that Bethesda used to make good games, and they claim that Bethesda no longer makes good games. And they constantly will go back and look at Skyrim and, like, you know, games from 15, 20 years ago. And I always go back to the reason that they have such strong memories with those games, and this is why nostalgia is such a powerful drug, is because they were teenagers when they played those games. And they were at a time in their life when that game meant something more than just a game. And I've likened this in the past to, like, the first time, if you're a dude, I can't necessarily apply this if you are of the other persuasion. But if you're a dude, like, we all remember the first time we had a south of the border, encounter. The first time any of us got a BJ, man, like, that was a defining moment of our youth, and we all can look back on that, and it's like this memory that is just stamped in our brains as men, as male individuals. That is what happens with nostalgia, is if you're not careful, you can let that emotional attachment to that memory overpower everything else. And if you do that, then any relationship that you ever have after that is never going to measure up to that, which is why comparison is the thief of joy. Because if you're constantly looking back at that and saying that was the best it's ever been, it's never going to be as good as that, and you're always chasing that high, that's the problem. because you're never going to be able to recreate that moment. What you have to do is understand that there are millions of encounters that you can have, potentially. If you're having millions, I applaud you, because I don't even think Charlie Sheen has been able to do more than tens of thousands. Anyway. Gaming peaked with the Atari, and it's been downhill from there. Let's play on tape. You need to play more games, Junior. Junior says, I miss games with good stories that kept my interest. Everything feels rushed now. You need to play more games, Junior, because I promise you, I play 40, 50 new games every year, and I come across banger after banger after banger after banger. This game is a banger. If you think that this game was rushed, you're off your fucking rocker. If you think that Baldur's Gate 3 was rushed, you're off your fucking rocker. If you think Elden Ring was rushed, you're off your fucking rocker. Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Expedition 33, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws, Rogue Trader, the Pathfinder games by Owlcat. I could list dozens of games. A matter of fact, if you go over to my YouTube channel and check the playlist, there are over 11,000 videos, and all of those games have stories that were amazing and are banger titles to play. Play more games. There's also that thing that we say about only boring people get bored. Like, just saying, you know? Cora says, very true, when I played Oblivion back in the day on the 360, I thought, this is peak, it's never going to get better than this. Oh, I am going to play the music for this dipshit. Scoop diddity whoop de poop says, I'm coming in and this dude's ripping viewers. Get fucked. Oh, so you enjoy it. Well, then you gotta state it a different way, man. New Vegas was 2012. It's been a while ago. New Vegas was a long time ago. All right, you got to pass. Scoop diddy whoop. Nice save. Quick save. Typing skills saved you. I gotta play the music. Anyway, to circle back around, to go back to what Tom Foley was originally stating, is that as you've seen from this brief 20-minute encounter with our multi-streams, we saw a handful of really opinionated voices who were incorrect, not factually accurate, but they had strong opinions. The problem is when those people with strong opinions get a YouTube channel and they surround themselves with sycophants and they start doing rage bait content because it pays better than any other type of content out there, and suddenly you find that the gaming space is dominated by people who just want to shit all over everything and tell you how gaming is bad and gaming died in 2010. It peaked in 2010 and it's all gone downhill from there. There's nothing good that's been produced since 2010. Meh. Fucking incorrect. And that's why you like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, everybody. And if you're watching this during the live stream, wherever you're watching, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or TikTok, make sure you get over to the YouTube channel in between the streams, because if you ever miss one of these and you're not here for it live, you'll want to catch up on it on YouTube after the fact, because this will get clipped out. Welcome aboard, Peter. Dude, I reformatted my dad's hard drive one time on DOS by pure accident back in the day. He was pissed because all his Quicken stuff was on there for his construction company. I was trying to get Need for Speed, one of the Need for Speed games, to work. And my buddy was like, just reformat the drive. And I didn't know any better. And I was like 12 years old or something. And he gave me a handwritten note on how to reformat the drive to make it work. And I did it. And Dude. I got in deep shit. I got in deep shit for that one. Oh, yeah. Mr. Ford says you're the streamer I aspire to be. Well, keep at it. We all start somewhere. I'm just sitting here thinking about, like, I wish more people could understand the difference between opinion, like subjective opinion, and facts. And I don't know where we have lost that ability in the modern era, where people think that their opinion is factual. It's such a huge issue in the time. I think some of that is just confirmation bias is a big issue as well. Because even my parents are guilty of this. My parents are in their 60s, mid 60s, and they're guilty of it as well. Where they believe that their opinions are facts, and that's because they've surrounded themselves with. I'm probably guilty of it in some areas of my life as well, but I would like to think that I try to. I would like to think that I'm capable of recognizing when I'm out of my depth, which is why I stick to video games, because it's something that I know pretty intimately. You don't see me making content on woodworking, right? Like, I'm not a woodworker. I don't know the first thing about woodworking. I am literally incapable of having an opinion on woodworking, because I don't know anything about woodworking or vegan cooking or dog grooming or, sewing or leather. I'm leatherworking, not on an intimate level. I haven't done leatherworking in a while. I'm an amateur in that arena. But you know what I mean? Like, it would be like me going into Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and telling him that the way he's cooking is wrong because I have an opinion on it. And it's like, goddamn, I mean, I could have an opinion on whether I like or dislike his burger, right? I could, that's fair. Like, I don't like his sauce. I don't like the way he prepared the burger. I didn't like the table service or something, I didn't like it. But yeah, exactly. I love the Gordon Ramsay video on TikTok. That one on Instagram and TikTok. That's why this popped into my head, because I've used this argument before. The amount of people who think that they know more than the chef just because they like or dislike the food. And it's like, that's not how this works. Like, unless you have spent years in the kitchen, then you lose the right to have an opinion about how the food should be prepared. You can have an opinion on whether you liked or disliked the burger. That's for sure. But the validity of your opinion goes out the window because you're not an expert on that subject matter. So if you were to present your opinion to the board of Michelin, they would laugh your opinion out the door, because only people who are qualified as food critics and food reviewers are allowed to have their opinions be known as fact. It's important. It's an important distinction. Gaming peaked in 2010. Holy shit.
I wish the Sky People would keep to the sky.
Yeah, that's like
They would land someplace else, far away from any
DSM said the circle here is pretty cool. It's a neat concept. I'm about to learn more. Yeah, like, you ever watch the Hellraiser movies, right? Like the original Hellraiser movie. Like, when I watched Hellraiser as a teenager, Pinhead was scary as fuck. But if I go watch that movie back now, 30 years later, I laugh at how bad the special effects are. And I can see through every single layer of that film and go like, oh my god, I can't believe I thought that this was this ground, this, I can't believe that this scared me once upon a time. You know what I mean? Like, I've also seen so much since then that the concept of Pinhead and the other Cenobites is what they're called, I think. Like, it's not even remotely scary anymore. Oh, let's go stash. Before I do that, I think I got some new gear just now. No, I did not. Why did it look like I did? Oh, I did. I got feet. I got footsies. Ooh. Ooh. Starting to look pretty good, man. Oh no, I did not mean to put the food in there. Come back. I need to not do it that way. We need to go here. This is what we're doing. Even if we can, because I can even recognize now, like, another good example of this would be to say, imagine if I said this. The special effects in Star Wars A New Hope were the best special effects that have ever been created, and everything since then has just been downhill. Imagine if I said that. That's an opinion, but we have factual evidence that shows that that's just not true. Even George Lucas himself took the basis of what was ILM, who went on to create better effects for The Empire Strikes Back, which then became better effects for The Return of the Jedi, which became better effects for all these films that ILM worked on after that, going through up to like Jurassic Park and then the first Avatar film, and getting to the point where Peter Jackson and Weta Workshop did what they did with Gollum and motion performance, which then led to the new Planet of the Apes films that Andy Serkis was a part of, that Matt Reeves directed. And you could see a progression of special effects and motion performance capture, and all these things that shows us that emphatically, factually, the special effects in Star Wars A New Hope were great for its time, but are in no way, shape, or form anywhere remotely near the best special effects that have ever been created. And to say that all special effects have gone downhill for there is a mentally challenged take. Like, you're literally, you have something wrong up there if you think that, because that's not a fact, that's an opinion. And when you think your opinion is fact on something like that, that's the conversation flow, right? Like, that's just not true. Like, yeah, you build on the things that came before. Alright, we are supposed to talk to this person.
Do they ever get hurt?
Our people have hot heads and warmer hearts.
No, that's part of what I do this for, is long chats.
And when they rest?
We let the ground learn our feet as we dance.
It's all good
We air our
tomfoolery. Happy
voices
to
as we
have long
laugh and
chats.
sing.
My favorite thing in the world to do is shoot the shit. That's why
I wish I was as strong and fierce as your people.
Then you need to drink more Zakru milk. We boil it, curd it with thistles into fresh cheese.
I've never had a
and
problem
leave it to cure with savory dry leaves. And with the way we brew Zanke,
making a living as a writer, as a public speaker, as a presenter, as a streamer, because it's really easy for me to just be like, blah, 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 blah.
Ever since the first
Let me
Zakru
vomit
opened the
words
shelter,
all over
we
the
have
place.
Had music, joy, and merry. I have a surprise for you, but we need a gourd of fresh Zakru milk.
It's gonna be like the blue milk that Luke Skywalker drank in Last Jedi.
They are free to challenge me and to fail.
Blue juice is
the
good.
Sardantu envoy we've heard so much about? There is something I must do across the stream. It is part of the surprise. Take your time to walk around and meet the Zeswa. Our fearless riders are famous even beyond the grasslands. And there is someone in the nursery eager to meet you.
In the nursery? Hup. What's going on? ¿Qué pasa, mamá? Ah, zanahoria, gracias, mamá. Con tajín. ¿Tú preparaste? Oh, mamá. Gracias. Mua. Ra, ra, ra. Gracias. Voy a comer. My grandniece just brought me. It's probably not going to show up good on stream because of filters. Gracias, mama. She brought me carrots with tahini.
Let gossip distract you.
If you don't know what a tahini is a salt. It's like a citrus. It's a citrus, chile, and limon. That's right, Stratica. Carrots and tahini. She loves this kid. She's 3.5. She is a freaking fruit and veggie kid. Her biggest thing is cucumbers with tahini. That's what she wants in her lunch every day for school. She wants cucumbers with tahini every day.
There will be exactly as much milk as they deign to gift us with.
Mango, tahini. Carrots, tahini. Watermelon, tahini. She loves tahini. Tahini is a cheat code. It's pretty good. It's pretty hard to go wrong with I will say mango and tahini is. If you've not done mango and tahini, that is banging. Yeah, it's good with watermelon too.
Am I late again? As long as they feed well, we should not worry.
I have never had it with carrots, to be honest with you. This is pretty fire. When the little one brings you food, you don't ask questions, you just munch, man.
I heard they fought Thanatos. Not sure if I believe it.
She got I bought her popsicles today, so she's probably thanking me for that. We got some mini chocolate popsicles. Chocolate ice cream. And we had fresh duck today. Chris butchered that duck last night while we were on stream. And we had pato pipian today
Catching a good draft on your ikran and whoosh! That is the best.
with rice. Well, plate is cleared. Ooh, that last bite. It had a lot of tahini on it. Whew. Oh, my eyes are watering.
You seem at home with our clan, warrior.
Whew.
They have a taste for adventure.
Xana Glorious, that's right.
Your dire horse looks so powerful.
Yo, you speak like the sky people. All creatures are like property to them. But she doesn't belong to anyone.
I know.
You've never had it, Junior?
They're
I think you
free.
can get it on
As free as we are.
Amazon.
And
It's called
each is unique,
tahine.
like you and me. This one enjoys the company of Zakru.
It's like citrus,
their
so it's like
calm
lemon, salt, and
Do you
chili.
bite?
It's not spicy. It's
I've
just
been practicing.
It's like
If you
zesty.
want to learn our ways, you must master it. Dire horses are everything to my people. They help
What's up,
us
Lee?
carry our tents. We hunt with them. We fight with them and charge as one. Our bellowing war cries echoing in the plains, shrinking the hearts of our
We do a
enemies.
lot. So Chris makes
Don't worry, Sarent.
a ground. She's got a ground
Those
beef
are just
recipe that she
stories.
does, which is
How it was in the times when such
God.
things
I don't
were
remember
did.
all the ingredients, but it's basically ground
Those times
beef
may return soon.
mixed
If
with
they do, we will be
carrots,
ready.
green
She and I
olives,
both.
onions, garlic, chilies. I know that she does bay leaves in there as well. I can't remember, and like oregano and thyme. It's a delicious ground beef thing that she does, and then we use that for like totopos and as like you could just eat them straight out with like nacho chips, or if you want tostadas. It's pretty fire. It's good stuff, man. That's the quest for the dairy. I'm assuming this is the nursery.
The Sarentu visitor. Gossip precedes you.
Picadillo?
it's good
No,
gossip.
just regular old straight up
Just
green
as
olives.
you are a warrior in the making.
Tacos right now,
Yes,
nice.
Nothing juicy.
I've met Ken. He asked me to find milk.
Ah, Kin. His jokes.
Oh,
used to
this is
be
not the
joy
nursery.
of
The other must have
clan.
been the nursery.
But he has not been the same since Sosul left. Here, fresh milk, graciously shared with us by the Zakru, the foundation of our strength.
Who is Sosul?
Kin's Zanke drinking partner. Have you not heard?
They have different hairstyles
He
here too
became
as well
the
compared to the
burden
ones who are
carrier.
down in the
He left the clan
forest.
forever, carrying that dreadful weight on his back.
That must have been very difficult. To leave everyone you love behind.
'Tis a sad honor. But he took our burdens away, so we travel light. Thanks to Sosul, when the Zakru walk, we can follow.
Okay. Oh, I can still go visit the nursery.
Is she asleep?
Mm-hmm. Her name is Ko.
How far am I in the game?
She
I
does
think
as
we're
the
around.
grown-ups
I think we're about to cross the
You
18-hour
have built
mark.
your home around them.
So like
They
18
must
hours.
be deep sleepers.
Mm-hmm. They don't just sleep, but feed.
But I spent most of yesterday's stream
One day
doing
they will
side
wake up and
quests.
To look for fresh soil. When
So
they do,
today I've only been
will
pursuing
follow.
main quests.
You are travelers. Like my people. Like they used to be.
I've only heard stories about the Sarentu. My mother said once she taught one how to comb a Zakru's mane, but he tripped and fell into the milk vat. But every time they visited, they would raise the celebration kites. And everyone would gather, dance fight, drink zanke. Your clan was loved. And now, you are here. We will celebrate again.
Now I cannot. I don't have my econ here. Alright, we are about to go on a bit of a journey. I do crafting survival games, but I've done so many of them the past couple of years. I'm not, like, actively looking for them right now, if that makes sense. Because, like, even now, I'm still semi-regularly playing Dune Awakening. I'm going to hold off on any more Enshrouded because I've already logged about 150 hours in that game, so I'm going to not play anymore until it hits its full launch this fall. I'm not doing any more Voyages of Nera right now. Not... Like, Crosswind was cool, but it's also, I'm just, like, not... Like, it's not ready for 1.0. That is a giant something. What the hell is that?
Ah, the milk. Just in time for your surprise. Go, pour it.
That's like a giant elephant type beast. Carrots haven't been as good since 2010.
What's his name?
Oh no.
Pasu. It means berry. Like these. He likes them best.
Oh man, that's good.
Doesn't look very tasty.
They are not for eating. They make him feel beautiful. Here.
I like to drink and eat stuff that makes me feel beautiful too.
Oh. He woke up just for you. You are friends now. In Zakru, never forget a friend.
Carrots haven't been good since 2010. Man, that was wild that happened in chat earlier.
Our leaders are what? Ah, did you hear that? It means the sisters are back. Let us feast on cheese and zanka. We will toast on the return of Saru.
I'm
But
down for cheese.
Someone must raise the celebration kites. It is an honor your people used to enjoy. That will give everyone the signal.
Starting to look pretty cool with all the gear finally. And I'm not even like focused on like cosmetic stuff yet.
Our beef has fought because of Kosu. We should not forget.
Hang on, do I not have a quest? Ah, here we go. That reminds me of the hang on. I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, it's Disgustipated. That's right. Just if you guys haven't listened to Tool in a while, anytime carrots come into the conversation, I immediately think of that song. And the angel of the Lord came unto me, snatching me up from my place of slumber, and took me upon high, and higher still, until we moved to the spaces betwixt the air itself. And he brought me into the vast farmland of our own Midwest. And as we descended, cries of impending doom rose from the soil. 1,000, nay, 1,000,000 voices full of fear. Terror possessed me then, and I begged, Angel of the Lord, what are these tortured screams? And the angel said unto me, These are the cries of the carrots. The cries of the carrots. You see, Reverend Maynard, tomorrow is harvest day, and to them it is the Holocaust. And I sprang from my slumber, drenched in the sweat like the tears of 1,000,000 terrified brothers, and I roared, Hear me now! I have seen the light. They have a consciousness. They have a life. They have a soul. Damn you! Let the rabbits wear glasses. Save our brothers! Can I get an amen? Can I get an hallelujah? Thank you, Jesus. If you've never listened to that track, you need to go listen to that track. That is the funniest shit ever. These are the cries of the carrots. Tomorrow is harvest day. And for them, it is the Holocaust. Oh, man. Are you not entertained? I am.
Always too loud. Maybe. But what is the point of having words if I cannot use them?
Oh,
Greetings. You are among friends here. Here, in case yours breaks.
Oh, thank you. Let's see here. Is that a normal bow or a heavy bow? You walked back into some spoken word, Gray. Now we gotta pull up some Henry Rollins. I just realized I have not watched last week's episode of Star Trek Starfleet Academy yet. I'll have to rectify that tonight. Fire cheese. Oh, that sounds delicious. Sí, mamá, aquí está el plato. Muchas gracias. She's a good kid. That's awesome. She said, give me your plate. She must be doing dishes with Chris.
One more to go.
There is? Oh, it's all the way over there.
Amu would like to go for a run. He needs to move more anyway.
I eat all day. Wow. So.
Back for more of our cheeses? The
Dude.
Anana here are
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some
caught
cheese
in
here
the
in a minute.
storm of our celebration.
The honor of raising the final kite is yours, Samsiu.
Thank you.
Now everyone will know we stand together.
The last visit of the Sarentu was many migrations ago. You return now to bring us new stories. Stories of war, of resistance. And this time, we will tell them together. Now we hold the same spear, and we ride as one.
So, what do you think of our lands?
They're stunning and so vast. I wish I could fly, but my Ikran won't answer my call.
The wind of the plains is merciless. Ikran need to know you will keep them safe.
The Ikran riders can teach you how, if you find them in Ewa.
In the Chamber of Echoes, it is not far. With our circle on your back, walk by the leaning tree and past the hill.
They are off on another of their mindless hunts.
Not mindless. Never mindless.
The Sky People don't do anything without a plan. I can try to find out what it is.
Find the riders in Ewa, warrior. Fly your Ikran. We will strike the Sky People's camps from above.
Oh, what did I just get? I got the ability to use a spear? I did. Thundering Impact. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, do you know how long it's been since I've done skill points? Yay! Hang on, we got to do something over here. Silent. This allows me to stealth kill enemies with armored weak points. Nice. All right, I've almost maxed this line out. I haven't used siren pods though is the problem. I don't really care about them. Stronger highlight on mature animals. That'll be next. Alright, the next quest is to unlock my Ikran. But we're going to save that for next time, everybody. I'm 3 hours into the afternoon stream, so that's a wrap. Tomorrow morning, we will be back.
Niwin is not the fastest, but he will get there.
We'll see how I feel in the morning. I'm either going to play this or more Resident Evil tomorrow morning. It's just going to depend. This morning, I opted for Resident Evil again, and I felt overwhelmed having that with my morning coffee. But we might do it anyway. But we'll be back tomorrow morning. And then if you haven't already seen the video that went out this afternoon for channel members, it'll be out publicly for everybody on YouTube tomorrow morning. And I'm going to try to, right now I'm going to go do some exercises, and I need to work out and watch the latest episode of Starfleet Academy. So I should have the review for that out later tonight. It's intense, Disdain. It's that's why I'm debating whether or not I start the morning tomorrow with this instead of Resident Evil, because that's been rough doing that first thing in the morning. That game is extremely stressful. Extremely stressful.
I need to have a talk with that girl.
Thanks
She
for
does
hanging
not
out, everybody.
understand the
We'll see you
dangers.
next time. As always, don't forget, we're always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Everything in between the streams happens over on YouTube. Don't forget the Discord if you really want to stay up to date with things, because there's special stuff that happens in Discord. There's also the Patreon, the Homestead channel, and all the social medias. And I'll see everybody
The Sarentu
first
have
thing tomorrow
returned.
morning.
I hope we will share a bowl. or two.
Peace.